Hi guys, it's Chrissie and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So this speed build is going to be like almost 30 minutes long. The voiceover part is going to be like 26 minutes or something like that. So yeah, I hope you're ready for a like super long voiceover that's probably going to end up being super rambly as well. So yeah, I hope you're looking forward to that. I've kind of been putting off doing this voiceover for the past like 2 days because I don't know how I'm going to talk for that long. I'm not used to doing voiceovers this long anymore. But yeah, we're not building a tiny home, so I mean, apparently I go from building a super tiny home that has like a 10-minute video to going and building a like really big family, like not mansion. I mean, I guess it might be considered a mansion, but it's like really big compared to the homes I've been building recently. And yeah, that takes me like 4.5 hours to do. So yeah, that was, I don't know why I decided to do this. But I've been having a lot of fun just building the exteriors of houses. So this is basically what happened with this house. I knew I needed to have it be at least 4 bedrooms to be, enough to have enough space for the Sims that I want to have live here. But basically, I just started building the exterior, and I don't know, I just kept adding to it and having fun with it and trying new stuff, and eventually it just turned into this like really big 4-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom like family home. I mean, technically there's a like second living room area as well, so there's like a family room, and then there's a study upstairs as well. So technically it could be like 6 bedrooms if you wanted to convert those 2 rooms into like 2 more bedrooms. And then there's a basement as well, so you could easily add to the basement, but the basement is actually kind of like a second study area, but for the dad. So the reason I have a like basement study is because I am building this for my rebuild StrangerVille project. So this is for my save file. It's going to be in the save file, and I haven't built in StrangerVille in quite a while. And I created these Sims, and I created this family, and they're actually related to the family that live in the like Mediterranean family, like generations family home. I can't remember what I named it. But the build that went up, I think sometime last week, the like big Mediterranean family home with the like Prentice and Foster family. So yeah, these Sims are actually related to them. So the dad of this household is the brother of the mom in the other one. So the 2 grandparents that were in that build, like family that I built the other house for, they're the parents of the dad of this household, if that makes sense. But basically, I'm trying to make most of the Sims in my save file, or not most of them, but quite a few of them. I'm trying to make them like interconnected and have them be related to other Sims in the save file, so that they have a little bit more of a backstory and they're a little bit more interesting. They know some people, they have family like maybe in different towns, because that family that I talked about earlier, they live in Oasis Springs, but these Sims, obviously, they live in StrangerVille. So they live in completely separate worlds and everything like that, but they already know each other and, stuff like that. They all have careers and skills and a very, like, a backstory to them, I guess. And there's another family that's also, like, related to this family, but they're related to the dad of the, like, Prentice Foster household that live in Oasis Springs. So yeah, they're going to be living in a completely different world. I think they're going to be living in Brindleton Bay. Once I'm done with their house, I think I'm going to have it be in Brindleton Bay, but I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, so this house is built on a 40 by 30 lot in StrangerVille. I almost said Granite Falls. I already can't speak. But yeah, this is on a 40 by 30 lot in like the what's this area of the world called, like Shady Acres or something like that, in the like upper right hand corner of StrangerVille, where all of the fancy homes are. It's built there. It costs almost 280,000 simoleons, so it's not cheap. It's like really, really expensive. And it's not restricted packs or anything like that either, because I am building it for my save file. So yeah, it's not restricted or anything like that. But you guys will see once we get to the furnishing part of this build that I don't put in anything for a dog, but the family does have a dog. They have a like really big golden bay retriever, I think. And I do go in off camera before I take the screenshots and put in some like dog bowls and some like pet toy boxes and a pet bed and stuff like that. So the dog does have like everything it needs. But yeah, I do that off camera. Now the roofing for this build is, I believe, something that I did cut out, me doing a lot of the roofing, and I also cut out quite a few other bits of the build that were just random stuff and stuff you guys really didn't need to see me doing, because I show everything in the screenshots. I show every single room in the house in the screenshots, even the bathrooms. So yeah, just stick around until the end if you want to see every room in the house. But basically the roofing for this build took me so long. I even complained about it over on Twitter, maybe like 9 days ago or something. I complained about it over on Twitter, saying how damn long this roofing took me. And that was just because this house is a really weird shape. And if you look at it, it doesn't look that weirdly shaped. But if you think about the way roofing works in the game, it was a pain to try and get this roof to look okay. And I didn't record me doing half of the roofing because I think I changed the roofing like 3 or 4 times and until I found something that I was happy with. So yeah, I'm sorry I didn't include that, but you guys really didn't need to see me struggle with the roofing for like 45 minutes because that was just unnecessary. Same thing with the landscaping. I ended up using a lot of debug landscaping from the show live edit objects menu, so I don't show me doing the landscaping because I did just spend a lot of time just scrolling through that menu because it's really unorganized, as you guys know. There's no filters or anything like that for like the debug menu or the show live edits, like show live edit objects menu. So you kind of just have to scroll until you find what you're looking for, and if you don't, if you find it and you want to use it on another part as well, you can't like just copy. You can't just copy an item from that menu, so you have to go back and go and look for it all over again. So I did cut that out. I don't show me doing the landscaping, but it's in StrangerVille, so the landscaping isn't super like intricate or anything like that. And you guys will see all of it in the screenshots. So I just didn't see a need to include all of it. I just used mostly like cacti, and I think I used a few succulents and a lot of rocks. I know I used a lot of rocks. And I think those are like the only things that I really use. I used a few of the Joshua trees. I think they're called Joshua trees. I think. But yeah, a few of the trees that are in StrangerVille, I used some of those. And yeah, that's basically all I did. And then I did end up, as you guys can see, putting a lot of ivy on the house. Now this ivy is probably my favorite ivy in the game. It's from Discover University, and it's actually a debug ivy. It's not like in the regular build catalog. It's in the like debug. I think it's in the like show live edit objects menu actually, with a lot of the university stuff. So that ivy is so useful. I love it. It looks so much more realistic than the ivy that we have in the like regular build catalog. So yeah, I really liked using that. And I didn't really do all that much like interesting stuff with the backyard. I don't show me doing the backyard. I don't show me furnishing the backyard either. I'm really sorry about that, you guys, but yeah, this video would have been like 30 minutes long if I did show it, and I just didn't want to do a 30-minute voiceover. So yeah, I did cut that out, but again, you guys will see everything in screenshots, and it's not super interesting. There's a pool at the backyard. I end up adding some fountains to the pool area, to that like rock area. So there's a cute little like rock fountain, like swimming pool. Then there's a hot tub that I end up putting down, and I end up using a few of the debug vines and one of those like pergola, I guess like canopy things from Island Living to put over the hot tub. And then there's just a grill, some seating, and a like dining table, and that's it. I also put in a few lounge chairs by the pool. But I mean, it's the same things that I put in basically every single backyard that I ever do if it's like a family home. So yeah, it's not really all that interesting. And yeah, so the interior, like I said, has 4 bedrooms. It has a dining room, a kitchen, a more formal like living room, and then it has a family room. And then upstairs there's a study as well for the mom, because the mom, Aileen, is actually a director of communication, so she's in like the social media career, but she's in the like public relations as like branch of that career. So she's not in like the internet personality branch, she's in the other one, and she's quite high up in that career. I think it's like level 8 or something. And then the dad, who's actually the brother of one of the other Sims in like the other household in Oasis Springs, he's actually in the military. So that's why I decided that they would live in Strangerville, because I put him in the military. And he is actually, I think, level 9 of the military career, and I think that's a brigadier or something in the game. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, he is in the military career, and that's why he has the like office space in the like downstairs in the basement, because I did give him the paranoid trait. So he's very paranoid. He kind of wants to figure out what's going on in Strangerville. I don't think he knows what's going on in Strangerville, so he kind of wants to figure it out. Or maybe he knows what's going on in Strangerville and he's trying to keep it covered up. So that could also be why he's paranoid. But yeah, he has an office down in the basement with some of those like listening equipment from Strangerville, like the electronic bug equipment from Strangerville, and a martial arts like practice dummy thing, and I think I just put in a couch or something like that. So yeah, it's a very cluttered basement. There's a lot of like random papers everywhere, and it's very messy, but I kind of think that's just where he goes to like work on stuff, and no one else in the house is allowed down there. And then they have 3 kids. They have a young adult son who's kind of like, I guess, kind of like the black sheep of the family. I mean, at least in his dad's eyes, because his dad, I think, would be very traditional. He would want his son to go into the military, like, you know, follow in his footsteps, go into the military, stuff like that. But his son, actually, I think I gave him a degree. I think I can't remember if I gave him a like university degree or not. I'm thinking I didn't. I don't think I did. I think I went with the storyline of him like dropping out of university to become a musician. So he works as a musician. He is actually like registered as self-employed as a musician, and he has quite a high like guitar skill. So I thought he would like write his own songs and play for tips and stuff like that. So that's kind of why his dad isn't super happy with him. But his mom loves him. He's like her favorite child, I guess. So that's why he's still allowed to live at home, even though he technically doesn't have a like permanent job. That's, I think, why his mom still allows him to live at home, because he's like her favorite child, and it's just the dad that has a problem with him not going into the military. And he lives with his boyfriend, so his boyfriend also lives with him. So yeah, his boyfriend is called Caden, I think. Yeah, he's called Caden, and I did give him a university degree. I think I gave him like the language and literature one or something like that. I know I made him a journalist. So yeah, he has a like full-time job and everything, but he recently moved in with them, and I think he might end up regretting it, because this family is a lot and they seem to be all like perfect family from the outside, but you know, from the inside it's not really the case. But yeah, they also have a teenage daughter who I guess she's the one that the mom doesn't get along with the best, because I think the mom, Eileen, it's kind of like not the perfect mom, but like she wants to look like the perfect mom, and she wants to look like, you know, this really powerful businesswoman, and she kind of wants her daughter to be the same. She wants her daughter to be this girly, like business savvy kind of woman, and she's just not. She's more like alternative and goth almost, and she's really into programming, and she's really mischievous. She actually has the Chief of Mischief aspiration, so she wants to be a, like, not a crime boss or anything like that, but I could definitely see her going into the like criminal career or something, because she's mischievous. She loves, you know, putting pranks on people, and she's really into programming, so I thought she might be really into hacking as well, and gaming and stuff like that. So she's kind of the opposite of what her mom would have wanted her to be. And then they also have a child boy who's, I guess, his dad's favorites. And yeah, his dad has this, I mean, they have 3 kids. And, you know, the dad doesn't get along with the oldest one. The mom doesn't get along with the teenager. And then they have this child who kind of like really looks up to his dad, and he wants to be just like his dad when he grows up. The child is called Rodney. And yeah, he wants to be in the military like his dad and everything like that. But with both of the parents being as busy as they are, they kind of really don't have the time to give him the attention that he probably needs as a child. And so he's kind of, in my head, he has the mean trait in the game. So in my head, he's kind of like a little bit of a bully, and they just don't know because they're not really around enough to see that he is a little bit of a bully. But yeah, that's the whole family. And then they obviously have the dog as well. But yeah, so that's the family, and we're almost done with the downstairs of this house. We've already done the living room, and you guys will see I did add the like display case in the formal living room with all of the dad's medals and everything like that, the military medals. And I guess that living room is more of just the place that the mom would like to show off to people when they come over. I believe I gave her either the snob or the materialistic trait, so she was probably the one that wanted to live in this like really big house and have this really nice big house that, you know, can make all of her friends jealous. She's kind of like that type of person. So yeah, wow, I can't speak. Then they have this like family room that's a little bit more cozy, and it has a TV and a games table and, you know, a piano and stuff like that. Not a piano, but like electric keyboard. And then downstairs, this bedroom that we're working on right now is actually the young adult son's room, Luca, that's his name. But yeah, this is Luca and Caden's room. And he really doesn't have the most personalized bedroom, because I thought in my head maybe he moved out when he went to university. So maybe the parents like started clearing out all of his like older stuff from when he was a teenager and stuff like that. And then when he dropped out and moved back home, they had to like buy a bunch of new furniture for him. So he has this very almost older kind of furniture in his room, because I thought maybe they were like stuff they already had in storage, or, you know, stuff like that. Or the mom just didn't allow him to pick his own furniture or whatever. But yeah, I did end up putting in a desk and a computer in there because, like I said, Caden is a journalist, so he would definitely need that. And then I put a few guitars in their room as well for Luca. And now we're working on the master bedroom. Now, the master bedroom is probably the biggest bedroom in the house. And obviously, I mean, it's the master bedroom. But yeah, it has 2 of those like walk-in closets from what are they from again? From Get Together. I think all of the bedrooms in this house have those closets, I think. I mean, I know the downstairs bedroom has it, the parents' bedroom has it, the teenage girl's bedroom has a walk-in closet. I don't really remember if the child's room has one. I don't think it does. But I mean, most of the bedrooms have a walk-in closet. But yeah, they have 2 big walk-in closets, and they have obviously an ensuite. All of the bedrooms actually have en-suites except from the child's bedroom. So the downstairs bedroom, master bedroom, and the teenager's room all have their own en-suites, which is really, really nice actually. I don't normally build houses with, you know, that many en-suites. Usually it's just like the parents' room, or like, you know, one of the big bedrooms that have their own ensuite. But the way this house's floor plan turned out, I just gave ensuites to everyone, and they have like 4.5 bathrooms. So yeah, it's quite a big house. And yeah, we've moved on to the teenager's room, and she's the only like room. Her room is the only room in the house that has different wallpaper from the rest of the house. So you guys will see at the beginning of the build, her bedroom had this like really cream, almost yellowish like wallpaper. But I do end up painting all of the walls a completely different color. And I thought that was something that she just did. Maybe on a weekend that her mom was like away on a business trip or something, she and a bunch of her friends just decided to paint her walls. So Yeah, she has the only bedroom that has like different colored walls from any of the other rooms in the house, because I thought that was something that the mom wouldn't really approve of. She wouldn't approve of the kids just having different walls from like having different bedrooms. She would, prefer it that they have all of the like picture perfect stuff that she chose out when they moved into the house. But yeah, for the teenager's room, for her room, I did go for a lot of like black, obviously, a lot of black, a lot of white, and then I think I went for like blue accents instead of purple. I thought about going for purple, but I couldn't get a wallpaper that I really liked that had some purple accents, so yeah, we went for blue. And then I think the last bedroom that we have to do is the child's bedroom, and then we move on to the study. So yeah, the study is basically just a place for the mom to do some of her work. It just has some bookcases, a desk, and a like sofa, like corner sofa. So yeah, that's basically everything that's in this house. And I think I talked about everything else about this house that I wanted to mention. The upstairs landing is something that I did cut out as well. So upstairs on the landing, like hallway area, it's kind of a big hallway. So there's just another seating area, some bookcases. I think I added a pet bed, and I think I added a foosball table as well. So there's something to do upstairs. But yeah, that's basically everything that I wanted to mention about this house. So something totally random that I wanted to mention was I was thinking about doing a like what I want to see in The Sims 4 kind of video, just talking about some of the stuff that I would personally like if it came to The Sims 4, or stuff that I would like to see, packs that I would like to see, stuff like that. I know I mentioned this I know I've mentioned some of the things a few times in like speedball voiceovers, but honestly I mention it so like rarely that it's in videos that are like months apart. So I thought, doing something where I'm just talking about what I want to see in the game, instead of like having to work it into a voiceover, would be a good idea. And then I have all of it in like one video for you guys if you ever end up asking me, because I have had quite a few people ask me what I would like to see in the game, what packs I would like to see, stuff like that. So I thought having it in one video would be a good idea. So let me know if that's a video that you guys would like to see, and just hear my opinions about what I would like to see in the game, stuff like that, packs that I would like, and stuff like that. Just let me know if that's something that you would like to see. But yeah, that's basically everything that I had to talk about. So now I'm just going to start rambling about random stuff. And I don't know, it's funny because I can't seem to find it easy to do a video that's this long. But I find it really easy to just talk for like 3 or 4 hours on stream about nothing. And it's so weird, because I mean, obviously it's different because on stream I'm actually talking to you guys and you're like responding to me in real time, so we kind of have like a conversation going. Whereas in a voiceover, it's just me sitting here talking to myself. Even though I know eventually you guys will be able to like talk back and like answer me and respond and comment and stuff like that. But at the moment, I'm literally sitting here talking to myself. So that's fun. But yeah, I have been having a lot of fun with streaming over on Twitch. There's a Twitch link in the description if you guys want to come and join us. But yeah, we've been playing a lot of the Big Sister Challenge, and I've been having so much fun just doing gameplay for a change, because it's just a lot of fun. It's something that I don't really get to do with you guys, and just being able to have a place where I can just sit down and do some gameplay for like a solid 3-4 hours at a time with a family that I really like is a lot of fun. I mean, so far we've kind of almost completed the Big Sister Challenge, and at the moment we have 2 of our Sims that are about to get married, and it's a whole thing, and it's been a lot of fun. So if you guys want to come and join us, there's always a Twitch link in the description, and I would love to have you guys join us over on Twitch. I mean, it's been a lot of fun, so yeah, the more the merrier. But we've moved on to the final room that I show you, I guess, the final part of the video. So this is just the downstairs like basement study man cave kind of thing for the dad. But yeah, I hope you guys like how this build turned out. If you did, give this video a like, and if you're new to the channel, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and remember to turn on the notification bell as well to be notified of whenever I upload another video, because yeah, I upload at least 2 to 3 times a week, so hitting the notification bell is a good way of knowing when I upload. And if you guys want to download this build, it is up on the gallery under hashtag ChrissieYT or under my gallery ID, which is ChrissieYT, and all of that information along with a direct download link is in the description down below for you guys. But I hope you're all having an absolutely amazing day, and I will talk to you on my very next video. Bye guys!